Your silence is their undoing. The calm withdrawal they never saw coming becomes the storm they can't control. When you walk away from a narcissist, it's not just your footsteps leaving, it's their illusion of power collapsing. While your presence once made them feel safe and in control, your silence shatters the fantasy they lived in. They built their confidence around your loyalty, assuming you'd always be there to absorb their chaos, soothe their ego, and hold the emotional weight they refuse to carry. But when you finally leave, the ground beneath their pride begins to crack. They mistake your calm for weakness until it becomes the very thing that dismantles their false sense of control. Narcissists thrive on reaction, anger, tears, explanations. Every emotional response feeds them. But silence? Silence starves them. It forces them to face what they've been running from. The truth that they never owned you, that your loyalty was a gift, not a guarantee. When you stop explaining, stop proving, stop begging, you remove their favorite weapon, control. Your absence becomes their mirror, reflecting every insecurity they tried to bury. They replay every conversation, every look, every decision, desperate to make sense of what they've lost. This is the psychological collapse that follows when certainty turns to confusion and control turns to fear. You've disrupted their emotional economy. No more supply, no more validation, no more predictable reactions. What they once dismissed becomes the only thing they crave because now it's gone. Silence is powerful because it creates scarcity, and scarcity breeds desire. When you were always available, they stopped seeing you. But the moment you become unavailable, your absence becomes magnetic. Suddenly, you're not ordinary, you're irreplaceable. This shift terrifies them because it reveals how much of their confidence was built on your constant reassurance. Without your energy to absorb, their ego collapses. They begin to spiral, trying to fill the void you left with illusions of control, but nothing works. Your calm departure carries more power than rage ever could. Anger tells them they still matter. Silence tells them they no longer exist in your world. You didn't walk away to prove a point. You walked away to reclaim your peace. That is what destroys them most. They can't comprehend that you've reached a place where you no longer need to be understood, validated, or even noticed. You've risen above the need for closure, and that freedom is what they envy. You didn't lose anything by walking away. You reclaimed everything they tried to take. Your energy, your confidence, your clarity. The noise they create now only reminds you how free you become. That is the hidden rule of strength. You don't destroy them with anger. You destroy their illusion with peace. You are not their mirror anymore. You are your own reflection, calm, powerful, whole. And while they chase the ghost of who you were, you're already building the life you were always meant to live. Because in the end, silence isn't the absence of power. It's the final act of it.